All right. In the bottom right, we've got the king of the hill. At least for now, it is light. And in the bottom left, we've got piano or organ. What are we calling him, Artosis? Piano? Got it.
Better than organ. Okay, piano, like, specifically him in Terran vs. Terran. He is, like, kind of a little bit of a cheesy player, I want to say. You know what piano is? He's, like, a caster now, basically. So he's, like, not mechanically, I think, at the same level as the other pros, even though he can still, like, make it into ASL and stuff. And so the way I see him kind of make up for that, he uses really clever stuff. The type of stuff where you look at it, you're like, well, if they figure out what you're doing, you're not going to be in it for a good time.
Right.
I think that this one will probably be quick, kind of like the last one, because I think piano will try to pull a fast one on light, because there's not a realistic way that he'll win a long, drawn-out macro game.
Yeah, I just can't imagine piano like going toe-to-toe in a split map against light. And the thing is, I think light knows that. And so, occasionally when you have two prominent players and they're both very aware of where they're at, you know, and one player is just better than the other, it can be kind of predictable to do cheesy play or risky stuff, but there's not usually a better option.
Now, look at this, 11-11 for piano. So you already see him kind of doing that. This is going to give him his factory like 10 seconds quicker. Okay. And you can use that for a lot of stuff, right? Like you can just get your vultures out there a little bit quicker. Maybe he wants to put on like a marine vulture pressure in the beginning. It's possible that he goes for a very quick 2-factory pressure. I've definitely seen him do a lot of like 2-factory vulture into Goliath or 2-factory vulture into Starport Wraith type builds. Yeah, let's see how he does it.
How is the middle of the map here for TVT? I mean, it seems it's not buildable terrain, right? But there's like some pretty severe elevation that you have to work with. You have to go up like double ramps, basically.
Yeah, this map is I complain about this map a lot. Believe it or not, I know that you think that you're complaining about anything, but this map TVT it's pretty toxic. Like, it's whoever gains map control of the mid and like lays some mines will just rally tanks for the rest of the game and you can't break out. So it's such a vulture battle at the beginning. It's actually kind of insane because you can't get up the ramp. Like if they lay all their mines, like if they just have like 8 vultures, right? And they lay all their mines on one of the ramps going up and you go tank Goliath. On a regular map, if you go tank Goliath, you can scan and remove mines and move forward. If you're trying to do that uphill, you're missing half your shots and you literally won't even clear the mines with your scan. And there's vultures shooting at you. And they're rallying siege tanks at you. So it's like, it forces both sides basically to either do something super tricky and get you into a weird position, or to go like just really vulture heavy battles. So it's the map, like I don't like this map TVT. It gets decided so quickly. Also, it kind of reminds me a little bit of PvP on Gladiator. You know, where you're just kind of like, oh, god damn it. Like, what? Oh, you got me. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Gladiator's a funny one, too. I would like to almost have that map reintroduced just to see if people play it differently, because I think I want... Because, yeah, that was a map where, like, you get a... Because you start out on low ground, if you get a Dragoon on their high ground, it's like, well, now what? You're going to hope that your Reavers know how to shoot up a ramp? Is that your plan? Is that your strategy?
Yeah, exactly. So look at what Light is doing here, right? On a single vulture add-on, and now he's going Starport. So what he's counting on is a vulture opener or a tank and vulture opener from his opponent. Because, again, like, you know, vultures are so powerful here, so you have to deal with that immediately.
He did get a good denial on that SCV mining, or making the command center. Command center is going to finish first here for Light.
A little edge there. See what his Wraith can do, because obviously we don't see any sort of armory as of yet, but we could see it. Honestly, this is not like the type of opener I was expecting out of Piano, but he might just be making a second tank and running across the map. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so he's going 2 factory tank, and I guarantee you he's getting either mines or speed right now, and he's just going to go for it.
Now, when the Wraith gets over here, I mean, it's a problem when you can't attack the Wraith, but a Wraith takes a long time to kill. Or to kill anything, I should say.
Yeah, yeah. It should be enough to push the tanks back if he turns it around, because he'll have a second one joining it as well. So here comes the Wraith. He sees 2 vultures leaving. He's going to see the factory count. He'll see the armory on the way. He might just right-click on the SCV, making the armory. He lands the barracks there, so it's harder to repair the SCV. Beautiful from Light. See that SCV?
Oh!
Dude.
Was he trying to be a luck boy? What was that term you were using?
Dude. He's going for the luck boy strat. It's amazing.
All right, well, Piano's in.
Oh my god, he's gonna try to float it. Oh, he's floating it over it so that you can't right-click on it to finish it.
Oh, that's so smart. I didn't even know that you could do that.
Bag. You. Oh my.
He's a dirt.
Okay, you need to pause the game here as Piano and be like, "What are you doing?" That's ridiculous. Look at this armory. Like, I mean, Piano's playing a bit cheesy, but that's ridiculous.
All right, he finally finishes it.
Dude, look at the race. 5 kills. Comes number 6. He's going to get more, too.
A Goliath is making. Is he going to get out of here in time? The push is coming up. The bunker's going to buy a little bit of time. Does he have siege mode making here? I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, there's actually not enough to protect this from the Wraiths either.
Oh, no. That one Marine is not going to do anything. The mines are kind of like the... Oh, my God. Yeah, this is
over, I think.
But it's good targeting by Piano. It's good part. Really good targeting.
All right. All these SCVs pulled after this many SCVs were killed over here. This is just brutal.
No, yeah. That looks so sad, totally. He had this idea where maybe he could just barely repair his tanks out of Wraith killing range.
Yeah, I think he thought he could snowball a fight here. He cannot. Now, the game isn't over in the sense that we're going to see GG right away here, but I mean, Light is in such an extraordinary position here. And he's still killing SCVs with these Wraiths. Now he's got Cloak. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, it is right, over. GG.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it wasn't the openers exactly that I thought I would end up seeing from them both, but, like, Light gave himself a huge amount of room to outplay Piano. The Wraith tank opener. That opener is a little bit complicated to play compared to, like, Vulture spam, but it's harder to get caught complete, like, if you're making like tanks plus Wraiths, you're kind of, that counters like everything, right? Like you can kind of hold on if you have the skills. So.
Well, GG. Wow. I'm surprised how short our TVTs were. Whenever we're about to start a TVT, I have to kind of mentally prep myself because I know it can be, you know, an hour-long game, but apparently not today.